Life happens to us. There's
Yeah.
people who may treat us in a particular way, conflict within your career. Maybe you're not in the relationship you want to be in, whatever that may be. How is this practice going to help you deal with? Because when life is coming at you in full force, sometimes it can be very difficult to stop and ask the big questions. So, how can people deal with chaos in their environment while they're trying to move forward intentionally?
Yeah. Well, but this is where if we can deploy some consistent mental fitness, just like if you think of the physical fitness world, if you think of Olympians or high performing athletes, they're not they're not doing different things while they're ripping down the downhill ski course for the Olympic run or going for the world record. They're relying on years of consistent training. So for the regular day-to-day life situation, when we're hit with those big moments, it's not in the moment that we're all of a sudden going to pick up, this brand new journaling practice or this brand new meditation practice. We can rely on those things to help like lighten the pressure. But this is where I just encourage people to, again, 5-10 minutes every morning, or at least 5 days a week, to start to just slowly start checking in with yourself. Because what happens with that, whether it's checking in with yourself through journaling or checking in with yourself through some breath work or meditation, like find what works for you, just like exercise. Just because you don't like to run doesn't mean you rule out exercise, right? Figure out the practice, and there's a million different things. Journaling is mine for sure, because it's just the questions give us the luxury of the pause and allow us to then understand and unpack what's going on. But as you're doing that, you're becoming more and more self-aware, so that when those situations come at you, it's almost as if you have this superpower to zoom up to the top of that mountain way above, like you're up in the airplane, and time slows and you can see, okay, a couple paths here. I can react in a way that's probably going to just fuel the situation even further for me. I'm going to spiral in all these unwanted emotions, and the outcome probably isn't what I desire, and also the other people on the other side. Or I can respond to the situation in a little bit more of a calmer, clearer way. Now, this doesn't always work, but this is where the check-ins come in. Like if you get to Friday, again, 10 minutes. The most impactful thing I've ever deployed in my own life is to take probably 10 to 20 minutes on a Friday, 3 p.m., not at the end of the day because we're rushing to kind of finish the day and get to the weekend if that's the case, but 3 p.m., and ask 3 questions. What did I learn this week? What would I have changed this week? And what can I celebrate about this week? And so again, finishing on the gratitude. First of all, you've just released like a valve of pressure on your mind, because all of that stuff was there, right? And you can say, okay, wow. So now I realized, looking at your calendar, looking at your text, looking at your activities, yeah, those things really move the needle. Like those were the right things, right? Those were supporting the mountain that I'm supposed to be on. And oh, I reacted instead of responded in that situation. Next time if that comes up, I'll make a subtle little shift. Just like if something happens, if you lose an edge coming down the downhill ski route, I mean, you can practice for that, right? So you can practice for this stuff as well. And then when you finish on the gratitude, obviously now you've just finished the week. We do so many amazing things all week, but we forget about all of them and only remember about that terrible conversation or that email that went unanswered. So it's just a quick check-in, a reminder. Wow, like this will be on my Friday check-in for sure, because the energy is lit up, and I mean I can't wait to start my day on this energy. Sure, I'll probably get emails that aren't answered or something's going to come up, but I'm going to come back to this moment because this moment is going to move me forward next week as well.